Hi friend, my name is Abhimanyu Bhattacharjee and as you all know I'm a booktuber and I'm making video on this book. The name of this book is Practice of Brahmacharya. And friends, as I always say, this book is this long and I cannot make this full book in one video. So what I'm doing is that I'm making each and every topic on each and every video so you can understand it in a better way, friends. Okay. And friends, what I'm doing is that I'm giving number to each and every video. So if you come sequence wise 1, 2, 3, 4, you will understand it in a better way. Apart from seeing 18 video, 20 video, 43 video, there's quite possibility that you get confused, friends. Okay. And friends, if you have any doubt, you can directly ask me in the comment section because I do see the comments and I give answer to each and every comments, friends. Okay. And friends, you can also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Abhimanyu Bhattacharjee 1906. So I'll spell it for you, friends. Okay. It's ABHIMANYU BHATTACHARJEE 1906. And friend, before proceeding further, I would like to tell you do subscribe my channel, like the video, press the bell icon. So whenever I update a new video, you'll get a notification, friends. Okay. So friends, in our last video, I've covered the topic called uh, Pandagusthasana, balancing on toes. This topic, yes. And in our today's video, I'm going to cover the topic called instruction on asana practice. This video, friends. Okay, this video. Okay. So let us see. This is 73 number video, friends. Okay, and the name of this topic is instruction on asana practice. So let us see what Swami Sivananda is telling to us in this topic, friends. Okay. Physical exercise draw the prana out. Asana send the prana in. So yes, Swami Sivananda is telling that physical exercise draws our prana out and asana sends the prana in. Okay. Asanas are not asanas are not only physical but also spiritual. Here Swami Sivananda is telling asana is not only physical but also spiritual, friends. Okay. They help a long way in controlling the senses, mind and body. So Swami Svandaji is telling that they help us in long way in controlling the senses, mind and body. The body, nerve and muscle are purified. So Swami Svandaji is telling whenever we do asana, our body, mind and muscles completely get purified, friends. Okay. If you do Dand Baithak Indian physical exercise 500 times a day for 5 years, they will not in a way produce any spiritual experience. So Swami Svananda is telling that if we are going to do Danda Baithak, even 500 times a day for 5 years, so it is not going to produce any spiritual experience. Okay. Ordinary physical exercise develop only the superficial muscle of the body. So here Swami Sivananda is telling that the ordinary exercises which are there, which only develop the superficial muscles in our body. One can become a sando with a beautiful physique by practicing physical exercise. So Swami Sivananda is telling one can completely become a sando by practicing a physical exercise in day-to-day life. But asanas are intended for physical as well as spiritual development. Here Swami Svandaji is telling that asanas are itself made for physical as well as spiritual development. Okay. So if we want spiritual development with the physical development, it is very important for us to do asanas. And for the practice of brahmacharya and practice of celibacy also, it is very important to do asanas, friends. Okay. So this Swami Svandaji is telling to us in this topic. Spread a blanket on the floor and practice asanas over it. So here Swami Sivananda is telling we have to place a blanket on the floor and we have to practice asanas over it. Use a thin pillow under the head when you do Shirshasana. So Swami Sivananda is telling that use a thin pillow. We have to use a thin pillow below our head when we do Shirshasana. Wear a langoti or kopin or loin cloth when you practice asana. So here Swami Svandaji is telling when we practice asana, we should wear a langoti, kopin or a loin cloth, friends. Okay, so this Swami Svandaji is telling to us in this topic. Avoid using spectacles and too many clothes when you do asana. So here Swami Svandaji is telling we should avoid using spectacles and too many clothes when we do asana. We have to wear as much less clothes we can wear, friends. Okay, so this Swami Svandaji is telling to us in this topic. Those who practice Shirshasana for a long time should take some light tiffin or a cup of milk after finishing the asana. So Swami Sivananda is telling that those who practice Shirshasana for a long time, they should take light tiffin. They should eat lightly or a little cup of milk when they finish their asana. Be regular and systematic in your practice. So yes, Swami Sivananda ji is telling that we should be regular and we should be systematic in our practice, friends. Okay. Those who practice by fits and starts will not derive any benefit. So yes, Swami Sivananda is saying those who practice by fit and they start, they are not going to get any benefit of this asana, friends. Okay. So this Swami Sivananda is telling to us in this topic. Regularity in the practice is very necessary if one wants to realize the maximum benefits of asana. So yes, Swami Sivananda is telling regular practice of asana is very important if one want to get the maximum benefit of asana, friends. Okay, so this Swami Sivananda is telling to us in this topic. Generally, people practice for 2 months in the beginning with the great interest and enthusiasm and then leave of the practice. So yes, Swami Sivananda is telling generally people practice this asana for with a great interest for the few months, then they leave the asana. This is a sad mistake. So Swami Svananda is telling that this is a sad mistake. Asana should be done on an empty or light stomach or at least 3 hours after food. So yes, Swami Svananda is telling that asana should be done on the empty stomach or light stomach or at least 3 hours after the food. So having a food after 3 hours means we should not have any thing before doing asana before 3 hours, then only asana should be done, friends. Okay, so this Swami Sivananda is telling to us in this topic. You can advantageously combine japa and pranayama during the practice of asana. So yes, Swami Sivananda is telling we can advantageously practice combine the asana and the japa together. So we can do japa and asana completely together, friends. Okay, so this Swami Sivananda is telling to us in this topic. Then it become real yoga. So Swami Sivananda is telling if we do japa and asana together, then it becomes real yoga. Asana can be practiced on the sandy beds of river, open airy places. So Swami Sivananda is telling asana we can do in the sandy river or the open air places and by the seaside also. So in the seaside also we can do asana, friends. Okay, so this Swami Sivananda is telling to us in this topic. If you practice asana and pranayama in a room, see that the room is not congested. So yes, Swami Sivananda is telling that if we are practicing asana and pranayama in a room, we should make sure that that room is not congested. The room should be clean and well ventilated. So yes, Swami Sivananda is telling that room should be completely clean and well ventilated. In the beginning of the practice, do each asana for a minute or two only and then gradually and slowly increase the period as much as you can. So yes, Swami Svananda is telling in the beginning of the practice we should do asana for a minute or a two only and then gradually and slowly we can increase the period uh, as much as we can, friends. Okay, so this Swami Svananda is telling to us in this topic. Avoid too much ex exertion when you do all the yogic exercise. So Swami Svananda is telling that we should avoid too much exertion when we do all the yogic practice. There must be joy and acceleration throughout your practice. So Swami Svananda is telling there should be joy and acceleration towards our practice, friends. Okay, so this Swami Svananda is telling to us in this topic. Asana are as many as there are number of species of living creature in the universe. So yes, Swami Svananda is telling that asanas are as many there are a number of species and the living creature in the universe, friends. Okay, so this Swami Svananda is telling to us in this topic. Here I have given you instruction for a few select asana that are very useful for maintaining brahmacharya. So here Swami Sivananda is telling that Swami Sivananda has given us a few instruction which is helpful for maintaining brahmacharya in our brahmacharya's practice. For detailed instruction on nearly 90 asana, refer to my book Yoga Asana. So Swami Sivananda is telling on the nearly 90 asanas Swami Sivananda is already given in the book called Yoga Asana, friends. Okay, so friends, this topic came to an end. In our today's topic I have covered the concept called instruction on asana practice, this topic. Okay, and in our next video, friends, I am going to cover the topic called Mula Bandha. So this topic I am going to cover. So friends, this topic came to an end and I will be meeting you in the next video. Till then, goodbye, take care, and I will be meeting you in the next video. Till then, goodbye, take care, friends. Okay.